Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Jared Me Crazy. I know we're late today. Well, that's because I had to wait by the phone all day yesterday for my attorney to call. Did they call? No. She texted and said, I will call you after 2. 2 runs around. Then she texts back and says, will it be okay if I call you after hours? Sure. Well, I waited till 9:11 last night, stayed off my phone, didn't do anything, and even this morning, and I'm like, well, I've got to do a video. So, anyway, I am not happy with this whole situation. So, well, all right, so we have this, and it's, you know, is to go be a little flippy, so you got another little tuck here. But this, I don't know, I think it's, I'm having a problem with this. But then I'm trying to decide, do I want, and I have these scraps, do I want a whole pocket that goes across here, and then this is just hanging down there, which makes no rhyme or reason then. And then if I take and put it here, you still can write. This would stiffen it, but the whole point is so it can flip. Oh, I know, I'm so confused now. So I think I'm gonna, where's the other one? Because the other one is what was really causing me grief. Let me get a clip so I can find this again. I know I should have thought more about it, but well, I know this is a whole total different envelope, but I do like that. It's just this. But you know, it's supposed to be a flip. And maybe I'm just, you know, over Candace in it. Oh, that is pretty. Pull some green and some color there. Because I want that. Oh, sorry. I know. No, I like the green. I know the other one I had, you know, I'm kind of maybe okay with this hanging out up top for a tab, but I'd have to put something over on the other side, which, you know, we just happen to have some others. I know we got this little dot we could cut to put that on, so maybe we will. We got this that would fit. Oh my gosh, that's almost the perfect size. Okay, I know too many things are working out, so let's just, I am going to round the corners, but that means I need to put this on here first so I can round these corners too. Alright, so let's, and this is just scrap from that note card, but we're just gonna put it back, put it in here to make some pretty. And then, like I said, we'll just leave this hanging up to make it like a page tab. I know I should have refilled my glue, but I didn't. Oops, it does go that way. Man, I was thinking about, which I know I did talk myself out of it for other reasons than it smelled like something's dead outside. I don't know if it's anything of ours around, but it's just, you know how that dead smells. So, because it went down to 47 last night, and I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to sleep with the windows open. But, you know, every time I do that, I end up waking up and then feeling like crap because of my allergies. So I did talk myself out of it in the first place. And then when we went outside a little while ago, I could smell it again, and I don't know what it is. I mean, there's definitely the death smell of something's died. So I don't know. I gotta go look around. Maybe the cat. Oh dear Lord, I know my little thing won't stay. Maybe the cats have drugged something up. Oh, I don't know, but ooh, it does have that smell. Okay, we don't need a tuck spot because it's in the crease. We just need to make it pretty. Mainly to cover this up. A little part of the envelope that I trimmed to put on there. Now let me bend this back somehow to get this on here so I can smush it. There. Darn. Hold on. I got a surprise. I got to put it back in there. So there. I need to clip it in there. Okay, so now we have, you see some little green poking out through there. Oh, he goes this way. I know, he's flat. And then you got a little yellow, which is the yellow there for that. And then, you know, if you're flipping through something, you know you can find it. So, all right. I do like him. Okay, I'm liking him better. So now I've got to make a pocket on here. I mean, he has this little spot here, but when you open, you have that. But we need to do something on here. And I've pulled these pages. They were sitting over on the side. I know. Scraps. Where's my other one again? Oh, okay, so that answers that question. So I do want this one back here. Okay. You know, it can't be too, this pattern can't be too close to the other one. So we're going to use him back here. Because we have, oh, and then that goes with that. So, okay. It's working. All right, so we have that. Pencil. Guys, you know, I just want somebody to do what they claim they're going to do. If they take your stinking money. Do I want the muted? Yeah, I think I like the muted better. I mean, they take your money. They're supposed to do something. They don't frickin' do it. I'm on a timeline thing, which I really do think I've missed it. And I'm just not even know if I can handle that battle, but there will be a battle. Okay, I'm not going to use it all. I know. I know, and I can't stop, but I'm going to have to stop on this. Kathy, I'm going to have to stop. But you know, every time I flip through, I'm like, oh, You know, it would really be pretty if we had this. and oh, that would look good in there. I know. I mean, it's naked because there's not going to be anything in the pockets. But it's sure going to be full of pockets. So we put that on there. And then this down here for a little pocket. Okay. Well, I've cut it already. So, you know, it's a little too late. But, well. Oh, Kathy, oh, thank you. Thank you for the thunder shirt. She sent one for little girl. I need to get one for Rusty, who wears a large. So I went and looked on Amazon. I'm like, well, that'll be a next month's purchase. But we will be trying it out in 2 days because, what's today? Today's Friday. I know, and I'm sorry this is late, but anyway. I'm tired of living my life this week waiting on that flippin' woman. Oh, be kind. I've prayed every night. Well, I have been praying since January. But anyway, and that she does something and gets her anyway, whatever the problem is. Like I said, I gotta shut up and stop talking about it. Because I'm gonna jinx the whole situation. Oh, but I'm about to have to go to whatever that place is oh, I don't know, I forget. And show my ugly butt. Because she, oh my gosh, okay, shut up, Candace. I know, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But it's stressing me out. And I think it adds a lot to this hair loss. Oh, the hair loss is unbelievable the last couple months. And these chigger things, I think they're hives, you know, because once I get one, you know, and then it's like adds to my stress levels. I don't know. But it's time to go back out there again. I got to go to town later and get some gas. Because I left my stinking gas tank at home when I went yesterday. Because I had to go check the chickens. Well, I go down there. Alan's down there. I'm like, I mean, come on. He's like, oh, we got a showing tomorrow. And, you know, the grass is grown. And he keeps his grass cut. I mean, it can't be more than 1 inch tall. Well, I mean, with all the rain. And he just cut it. And with all the rain, it's probably 3 inches tall. You know, on his side. Okay, 2. Mine's about 18. It's 3 inches in the area I cut before, and then 12 to 18 in the areas I couldn't get to before because it was too wet. Because, you know, you just, my lawnmower will, you know, it's not a 4x4 lawnmower. Oh my gosh, this got stuck on there. And you can only do so much with the riding lawnmower. Lord have mercy. Anyway, and I don't know how to do the tractor. And the bush hog needs to be repaired. And y'all know my problem. I'm stuck in the woods with broken crap and can't find any. Oh, but I did stop yesterday when I was going. Oh, the reason I had to go to town yesterday. I'm going to tell myself. The electric people comes knocking at the door. I know the dogs go crazy. And I'm like, I was like, well, who the hell's knocking on my door? And, because, you know, like Lawrence and Alan both know, give me a call, give me a buzz before you come so I can make sure the dogs are up. And I go out there and I look outside. I mean, you know, dogs are going crazy. I look outside and I'm like, oh, I don't know that truck. And then, so then I'm trying to get, you know, because he's knocking on the side door at the laundry room. I think I told this story yesterday, I don't remember. He's knocking on this here, and, you know, the front door's here. So I'm trying to get the dogs all in here. Woo, y'all stay here. And I'm trying to run. Well, oh, that doesn't work because, you know, Jake and little girl can outrun me in a heartbeat. And Rusty just hangs along like, oh, what you doing, Mama? What you doing? Yep, that's what he does. And so they beat me to the door, and I'm like, oh my God. Well, the guy heard the boom, 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 had enough sense to get out of the, go to the gate and stand on the stairs, and they're going crazy. Now I'm trying to get them to come back in. Now see, that flips a little bit better. And I'm trying to get them back in, and I see his little monogram on his shirt. It says Tri-County, and I'm like, and I honestly tell him, like, please tell me I didn't pay my electric bill. He's like, no, ma'am, you didn't. I'm like, oh my God, there's no way, because I have it written on my calendar the 12th of every month, and I put ELE question. Well, I did not write it this month on there, and then, you know, this month's been a little cuckoo birds, and so I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, let me go get my checkbook, because I mean, I swear I'd have bet money I paid it, but I didn't. And so I know I'm trying to find out. I gotta have a. Yeah, here we go. So there you go. Oh, looky there. Hey, can we cover that butterfly with something that's a sweet tag? I don't know, we might have to. So I go and I get my checkbook. I open up. I haven't written one check in the month of May, and it's May 22nd. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I said, well, can you tell me how much I owe? And he shows me, he's like, $159. I'm like, oh, I definitely did not pay that. Well, I mean, obviously no checks in the checkbook, but because, you know, it's been over $200 every month, because, you know, it's been cool and blah, 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 blah. Well, now it's been great, so we don't have to use, you know, we haven't been having to use it, the stuff as much. I know I've got to fix here now, because that's gonna bother me. But we'll do this first. So I'm like, well, do you have the shop? Because he's, well, you know, if he's like, well, you know, you can pay me. And I'm like, oh no, I can pay you. So, but I want to pay both. I said, because, you know, if I'm late on one, I'm obviously late on the other one. And he's like, oh, they don't give that to me unless it's over $50. And I'm like, oh, it's never over $50. He's like, well, we've been trying to call. And he reads off John's cell phone number. I'm like, no. I said, my husband has passed. I said, we've taken care of this situation. He says, yeah, I can tell that he's passed because of what they put on their successor or whatever on their account. And however they do their thing. And so I know I love that paper. Oh my God, that's gonna fit just right. And I'll have to put something else over to cover that little doodots. Okay, so and I'm like, I said, no, I said, we did. I have changed it twice. Even, I don't know, like 2 times ago when I went up there, because they tried to, because I didn't have my bill, and they asked for the Social Security number that it was under. Well, I gave them John's because, you know, and she's like, oh, we don't have an account underneath that. And I'm like, I said, well, I said, we did change it. I said, you know, maybe somebody actually did their job. I didn't say that, but, you know, maybe somebody actually did their job. And, and so she, you know, she's like, well, I need to get your Social Security number and blah, 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 and all this, you know, we've done it before, y'all. Lord have mercy. So, and I changed the phone numbers. Well, the guy said that he shows that the contact cell number is our landline. And I'm like, no. And he's like, well, that explains why none of the texts have been going through. I'm like, yes, sir, it does explain, because it doesn't work. I know I'm trying to say, oh God, I love this paper. I know I've been hogging this scrap because I love that paper. So he's like, well, they have this. I said, no. I said, that's our landline. I says, but, and it's true, I don't hear it. If I'm down here, I can hear, you know, jabber, jabber, jabber. You can hear the phone ring. Well, you hear, I always tell you, oh, there's the phone. And I'll cut on here. But I can't get upstairs fast enough to get all the way over to where the stinking phone is to even think about answering it, because you know, by that time, they've hung up. And 9 out of 10 times, okay, 8 out of 10 times, it's some stupid recording about God knows what. And I spend more time deleting these messages than ever, which I have not done because I usually do, but I haven't done. As you can tell, I haven't even written a stinking check in May, whatever month this is. Uh-oh. Well, we'll have to make that one a little taller to go there too. Okay, because I should have cut it like a hair longer. He's like, he does. He goes, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not an employee of Tri-County. I just live here. So he changes, takes out the house number from second contact cell. He puts it in home, and he puts a note on there. Customer never answers. I'm sorry. It's the truth. I don't. And then, if you know me and you're calling my landline, talk into it, give me time, even if I'm upstairs. If I'm in the kitchen, I got to dodge dogs, go around furniture to get over to, because it's in the corner by the window, and it's not like easy accessible. So, and he takes John's number off of contact again, and puts my number down for contact, and he's like, well, you need to go, when you go down there and pay, he says, you need to tell them. I said, sir, so we've done this. And he's like, well, I can tell you that based on the fact that it says survivor on there, that you've done something, because that is part of our requirement. He says, but someone just put it in the wrong spot. I'm like, yep. I said, it happens a lot around here. Anyway. So, he's like, well, do you know when you'll be down there? I says, as soon as I brush my teeth and put some regular clothes on, because I just had like shorts and a little tank top on, I'm not town presentable as far as, now I've seen people in town, wear that and look just fine, but no, I'm not. I was embarrassed enough to be talking to a stranger out there in my little garb gear anyway. But so I know I had a scrap. Oh, here's yellow, but I don't know if I want yellow because there's too much yellow. Yeah, I was looking for my greenie, my green friend. So I hurry up and get my clothes on and go up there and take care of my business because, oh my God, I'm a ding-dong. I don't know what's wrong. Well, okay. I know nobody else understand, but I swear, I have problems anyway, but do we want bird on a wire with birds? I don't know, it is cute, but, I don't know what happened in May. It's just, woo. Is this too dark? No, I think that might be okay. All right, so, but man, and thank God, we live in a small enough town that they send people out before they chop you off. Because in Houston, they'd flip that switch and, well, c'est la vie. And you just be shit out of luck. But, I cannot believe I've done that. So anyway, I drive to town, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll hit the chickens while I'm at it, and I'll be done for the day. And I drive by, Alan's out there weed eating. And so, of course, I have to stop because I've been checking their mail and everything for them. And I'm like, dude, what you doing out here? He's like, we got a showing tomorrow. And he said, I told Jen that we just can't have, I don't wonder if that's too tall. We just can't, I just can't show this house with, and he can't because he's really, I mean, that man, he'll cut his grass 2 times a week. I mean, just, he loves his yard. And, I know he won't come cut mine, but anyway, everybody's afraid of my hills. This is too thick. So he's like, yeah, we got a showing tomorrow, and I got to be out here. And I told Jen, I got to go cut the grass. He's like, Jen's like, it will be just fine. And Alan's like, it's not going to sell itself when it's got weeds growing. Y'all, it's beautiful. Even though, you know, now he hasn't cut around this part of his the little creek, his, you know, the little creek that runs through there. So that was tall. That was a good 3 foot, because he didn't do it the last time. But, oh, he cracks me up. He is such a, oh my God, pristine property thing. He comes down here and he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, Alan, I don't like outside. And I don't. Y'all know it. Well, outside does not like me. But I'm about to have to go out there today. And, so anyway, so I got all combobulated because, you know, the electric man came and I was supposed to bring my gas can down with me so I could get gas, so I could cut grass. Well, I forgot. Well, I wasn't going to turn around and come back because, you know, I promised that man I was on my way. And then I had to mail out Jalen's graduation card because my second oldest granddaughter graduated high school on the 21st. I know I didn't tell anybody, didn't do a shout out. I know I'm a bad Mimi. And so, oh heck, don't even use that, use this. And so I did that. Well then, you know, I get in there and my tire thing, my little sensor or whatever, says, check left front tire. And I'm like, what the heck? We've been doing so good, because it does have has its own mind. And, ooh, nope. I know, I'm wanting a little tab on there, because see that little hole? You hear Molly snoring? Or wait, is that little girl? That's little girl. No. Little girl's behind me, it's Mommy. I'm sorry. I love to hear doggy snore. They're just precious. Okay, anyway. So, I know, do I? Oh, it does pull in some more yellow. Okay. I've talked myself into it. I know, but do I want to punch one like this? Let's see. Oh, no. So I forget my stinking gas tank, my gas can. So, well, you know, that means the rest of the day's ruined anyway, which, oh, goodness, which turned out to be ruined anyway because of the other woman. And, so I go pay I do the gas, my electric bill first. Thank God, no, we don't have gas. And our water and our Mafia telephone landline internet is automatic paid. Okay, I'm gonna round those corners. And but I just don't like, because they're small enough, and then they're the same amount every month, so you know, I'm okay with that. But I don't like things that I want to see how much it is first before I pay it, because, you know, anyway, I don't like all of everything 100% direct deposit or whatever that crap is, auto pay. Oh, so I go do that, and I told the lady, I'm like, I am so sorry. And she said, oh, it's okay, we got you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know, but I don't like being on that poop list. Y'all know I don't like to be on the poop list. I should have left that straight. Anyway, so I paid, and then I'm like, oh, now I'm thinking, well, then I'm like, well, where am I going to go to get air in the tire? Because usually I drive all the way down to Westmoreland, which is 30, about 30 minutes away. Good 25, because you got to go slow because the cops are always out there. Highway Patrol, that is like their hunting ground down there on 52 West, the highway. And I'm like, I just didn't want to go that far. But, oh, so then I go through the square, because I'm like, I know I've seen other shops and stuff there before, as far as mechanic shops and everything goes. See, this is bothering me. I don't like it. We can always put a butterfly on there. Oh, or this birdie. And so I stop at this little place that, I've never been. And they were really nice. And the man's like, oh, yeah, I'll put some... I mean, I'm covering the whole yellow, but maybe we could trim. I do like him on here. Or do we want butterfly? I know, let me look at a butterfly. And so I tell him, and he's like, oh, yeah, no problem. Just give me a minute. And I'm like, okay. So I wait, and he comes out with his hose. Well, it doesn't reach. And he's like, well, I need you to pull around, to the back a little further. He said, because, my hose isn't long enough. I'm like, all right. So he fills it up, and I go off my way. I guess I've got to get my sensor replaced, because it's always the left one, and I don't know why. I mean, tire place where John gets them all the time, they've checked the tires, and everything's fine. I think it's just I don't know how it could be a bad sensor, because it actually loses air. I mean, it's fine and dandy for 6 months, and then you wake up one day and you go outside and turn the car on, and it says, oh, you've lost 10 pounds of air. And you're like, what the heck? I don't know if I can repair him. But I'm going to give it a go. So I got that done. Then went to the post office. Well, did the post office. And, because then I had to find, a place. Oh, I do like that. And, so I got that done. And then I kept telling myself, don't forget to go home this direction, because I wanted to stop at, well, I had to go get chicken feed for Alan, because they're out. And so I went and got chicken feed, and then I kept telling myself, make sure you go home this way, because I wanted to stop off at the Macon rental, where they rent, like, farm equipment and stuff there. And I thought, oh, maybe somebody there would come and do a house call to repair my stinking four-wheeler, because, y'all, I'm desperate. Well, the guy that was in there, he didn't know, and he said they only call a mechanic to repair any of their equipment when it needs to be done, because they do like backhoes and all kinds of construction stuff like that, small things. And I'm like, oh. So he's like, well, he said, if you can wait a little, come back tomorrow. He said, because the other girl, she's gone for the day. And he said she should know of some people, and he did try calling a place while I was there, but they didn't answer the phone. He says, I can't remember what their name is. He says, it's just in the phone. But they're not answering. Duh. And so he looked through his little business card thing, gave me 2 cards. And, they're out of Westmoreland, so I got to call them today. But, I'm trying not to with the stupid phone. And then I'm like, woman, you've had my money for 2 years. You should have been done this for 2 years, and you hadn't done nothing. And now I'm pissed at you. Anyway, so shut up, Candace. Oh, look how cute. And because because I've got to get this four-wheeler done because I've got to be able to drive up and down over to the shop. What did I just do with... I've lost him. Oh, God. It was right here. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. And then booty pie. Let me get another one back here. I mean, hello, Candace. I said it right there, and all I did was flip it, and you probably fell underneath my thingy-jigs. But anyway, and then that'll fit in there too. Let's put another one there and see where it goes. I know, but there's so much that you're going to be able to do and hear and play, and I know. Oh, I don't even know if I told my whole story or not. So anyway, oh, and then, so, you know, I'm coming back, and I get all that nonsense taken care of, and I come back. You know, Alan's still out there doing his little weedy, and he doesn't even see me drive up to put the chicken feed up, and because I was kind of hoping he was going to help me. I need to put a pair of scissors and knives or something in my car, because I tried to open the chicken feed thing with a rock after I fought Mr. Rooster off. Oh, I wore blue jeans too, but he was that fool, because I have like 4 roosters, 2 browns, and then the rest are the black, the really pretty, you know, regular chicken roosters, and they never bother me. But that one fool, I mean, he's like, he's the king of the hill right there, and he doesn't appreciate it. So I got that. They had that big old black water spout coming off there. I got that thing, and I was, you know, like doing, I mean, it's like this big around, and I'm doing it on the ground thinking, oh, maybe he'll think it's a big old snake. No, didn't bother him a bit. So then I had to hit him with it. I know, y'all, I don't like hitting animals, even mean roosters, but by God, that fool. Oh, so I hit him 5 or 6 times, and the whole time I'm going, you know, and I'm like, get away, and leave me alone. And he finally went away. Well, I got the chicken feed, and so I go in the coop, and I shut myself in the coop, because, you know, he's not getting me in that coop, because he likes to corner me in that coop, and, you know, oh, he's so bad. And like I said, he is not coming. And Alan goes, oh, but he's the main protector. I'm like, well, I said, I don't want him. He's too flippin' mean and aggressive, and I don't like him. So anyway, I know I've got to put this on here, and it's just gonna have to be a little repair. So I like I said, I get in this stupid coop. I get their cotton picking, scratch feed stuff in their thing, and I'm, you know, and then now because they haven't had food for 2 days, now they're coming to me all around the pen, you know, the pen with their little whatever the crap that they do, and because they want in because I got the food. Where's my? Jeez Louise. So then I'm trying to scoop the food out of the bag, out of this itty bitty tiny hole, because I'm still trying to get the, you know, the hole made with my rock, because I don't have anything to cut this. Oh my God, it's this plastic woven bag that, I mean, it's dang near, it, you know, oh, it means business to stay closed. And so I finally get it to where I can, you know, scoop one out, and I'm throwing it through the chicken wire, so and so they can eat. Well, you know, they're just happy as can be, because, oh my God, we got food. And I'm like, well, if Mr. Rooster wouldn't have been so bad, you'd have had some food sooner. But I was trying to save, no, that's the other one. I was trying to save my life. So anyway, oh, Lord have mercy. Is this one going to be too big to put on here. I know I'm not supposed to be doing, but you know, you know, no, I can't. Oh, isn't he cute? I know. Well, oh, I found another one. I moved it up there. Oh, where's my toppers? So, but yeah, that rooster, he means business, okay? So then I drive back down, and I drive down the driveway, and I head out, and Alan stops, and he's like, oh, do you need some help with the chicken feed? Because it's a 50-pound bag. And I'm like, no, I've already done it. He says, you've already been here? I didn't see you. I'm like, yep. I said, you was weed eating away. I said, you didn't see me, didn't even do nothing. I said, now I do need you to please cut the bag open for me. I said, because I can't get my hands in there. And I said, you know, me and Mr. Rooster was having a problem. And I said, and all I could do was use rock to try to, which took forever. You know, I said, I've got to get back home because I was supposed to have, you know, I'm waiting on that call. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. So I hope he did it. Oh, okay, so where did this? Now, somebody sent me this from Amazon. Came yesterday, along with the Thunder shirt. Well, two separate things. And it's horizontal lined paper. So it's in this green, this blue, this pretty earthy color, and then this kind of burgundy wine with blue lines. You can see the lines here in person, but they're almost the same, you know, shade as this. They're a little lighter, but it's really pretty paper. So we're gonna try to tip 2 pages of these in here with the color. And thank you, whoever sent that to me. I ordered something like this, I don't know, I attempted to, from that Temu place forever and a day, and I never got it. I got the long ones, well, the graph, you've seen the graph ones, and then I had went back and ordered these, but I never got them. So, and it's been a long time, so I know I did not order these. Now what I did is I just folded it to fit in here so it can be a pull out, and I chopped this much off the bottom. I know, lefty and a ruler. 1 3/8 off the bottom, just because I wanted, you know, to see. Oh crap, hold on. Nope. Okay, to see some of the stuff in here. Now I need to find, and I should have found beforehand. I thought I brought it, but I didn't. Okay, now this, I needed, that's too purpley. And this might be too pink, but see, it does, you know, pull out these colors and everything. But these washies I have, I don't know, that little pink one might be okay. I thought I brought another, ouch, you know, these things are vicious. Another set that had more like goldy stuff, but well, no deal with it. So we're gonna look at this. But I might not like it, but I might. I know, I don't mind it. Okay, so I know it's designed to go this way. I know that's what I already chopped it, but well, we're gonna use it. Okay, so let's Let's fight with it a little bit. Okay, let's put a little bit on the edge so we can tip it in. And that way it gives you more room to write, and I know I got to, and if you need to add any more pockets, which it's pretty pocket full, it gives you a little more room. If you want to, do something to that page. So it gives you the option, a little more options. And these papers are pretty. I know, I still want to see that there's a book, some words behind there. Because I'm weird like that. Isn't that pretty? And then it pulls out and you can write. All right, now I know I need to look to see if I've used. I know I found him. Oh. Our fool is still over there. I don't know. Let's get these in here first. Okay, so there's that one. Now I do need to come back here. Now my problem is there's the birds going that way. And I don't want to use him like that. I know we're gonna save him for something else. Well, you know the fight with the with the stinking washi is real. Okay. Oh no, do I want to put? Ooh, and then I could put the bird on there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I know I'd have talked myself into something else. And then I should have maybe cut the bird shorter. But, well, put him up here because you're not going to really write on him anyway. Okay, I'm going to put it, instead of going another, get off of me, another long ways one, we're just going to put this in up here and make like little hinges. Oh my gosh, look at him. Cutie puppies. I hope I'm quiet or somebody else think I'll be talking about her. Oh Lord, I mean, there's some sticky stuff. Get off of me. Thank you. I guess we'll do like that and leave the little girl's in the water. Then she'll want to go outside. I know it's a game. Oh. I still want to leave that plant. I know. And Let's see. Go here. We'll use that for something else. Okay. Oh, but man. All right. Well, I like that. Now we got to get a thingy. Where's that one I just threw back in here? That's got pink on it. I don't know. I want something else with some other pretties on it. Let's see, what do we have in here? We got this one. I know it's butterflies, but okay, that ties some of these colors together. All right. But I do have to, because it's a good, it's, I don't know, 28 pound maybe? Regular copy paper. So, but I do need to put something behind it to get a better punch. And, okay, this should work. Oops, which means I need to come in this way. I know, just tear it until you can make it work. Yep, that's what it needed. All right, let's put this over here so we can lose it with everything else. Oh no, isn't that pretty? Okay. And I think I am going to go ahead and just glue it to this, since I've already got it punched out. Why waste it? Now it's 32 pound. Hey Kathy, I've sent you a couple of notes in the Etsy shop. So give them a read and answer them, please. I know, but you also call it the eBay. I know, I don't mean to make fun of you. You just crack me up. Oh, all right, and then we'll stick him on here. And I want these flowers to show the darker ones. Do. Oh, now isn't that pretty? Okay, there's that one. So you got some more. It flips it this away. You got some pretty washies. And then you have room over here to put like a corner pocket, a side tuck, whatever floats your little boat. Then we have this one. And I'm going to put him in backwards, opposite, you know. Not backwards, just opposite. Opposite. And I think I want to do him right here, which we're going to need another one of those. him. I don't want to use, oh, I know I'm going to want to use this, but it's so pretty. But I don't want it to be the exact same. I know, you know I have problems with that. I'm being summoned. And this is Simple Stories washi tape. It says Color Palette Warm from Whatcha Dinky. Scrapbooker.com, I believe. Alright, let's see if we can get this glued on here better, easier. I know. There's always hope. Wait, make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yes, it's on here. I know, I don't have room. It's always my problem. Wait. Was I going this way? Oh. Okay, we're going to go that way since it makes the butterfly look cuter. I still got to fight with the scrap. It's going to stick to me. Oops, 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 oops. I'm supposed to be doing that in here. Okay. Set him back. Oh, I got it off here. Put you back in that hole. Whoops. And then we'll tip this beautiful page in. Oh, I mean, perfect. And then this comes out. And we need to put some stuff across in here. What do we have? Well, we've got this one. Then we have that one. Okay. Oh, I'm scared to death to burn the trees with the ivy on it, but I got to do it. That's where the chicken coops are going. Alan's, you got the chicken coops assembled? I'm like, no. What part of I can't leave the phone do you understand? I mean, shit, Alan has stayed up all night because, you know, people manage their time way better than Candace does. Something's wrong with me. Oh, I tell y'all, I used to not be like this, and it's the truth, but I give up. I mean, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just feel I'm doing good getting up, feeding the dogs. And that's the God's honest truth. I know I hate that, but it's true. Okay, he's tipped in. we just need to find... I know, do we want to go ahead? I know it's the same color, but I don't know. I do like him. Oh, and it is just, it pulls. Okay, we're going with it. I know. I'm going to put it right to here. I'm going to see if I got enough room for it. The answer is, oh my gosh, yes I do. I mean, by the skin of my chinny chin chin. Okie dokie. Little flowers. Put you where you belong. I don't imagine that. If I did that more often, I'd be able to find things. Oh, Lord. I know. We haven't really done much, but I just running my mouth as usual. But we're almost done. And that's just going to be how it's going to be. BB. Hey, Nancy BB. I watched Overboard with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell when she, after the kids have, had her out there, the chainsaw and everything else, she's in there, B. That's a cute movie. Oh my gosh, that was cute. Oh. Okay, and then what we'll do with this one with the big flower there. Oops. Well. And we'll stick you on there to pull you out and let people know. Right on me. She's getting fat. I know, and I hadn't put a thing in a pocket because it's naked. Semi-naked in my world means nothing in the pockets. So, oops, get here. Ta-da! And a flippy-doo. And I thought that's all that we did. I don't know, we made that little pocket, which we don't want of him. So we can put him out. Show that this is a flip. And, well, that's all we have for today. So, let me get off this phone, do a little tinkering, and then we will be back. And it will be time to, next one will be time to finish. So, I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. Like I said, I gotta get up and get this posted, and then we will. I know, I'll put that in there just so soon, and I know we'll finish this. I gotta find out what I'm gonna put on the front. I know, and then go to the next one, which I don't even know who's lined up over there, but we'll grab one and go. So, just want to say a shout out to Cynthia, Kathy, Leanne, Trudy, Karen, Nancy, and everybody else. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your lovely comments, and thank you for being with me. I mean, it's wonderful. Thank you for being my friends. So I will see y'all later. Kisses again. More hugs. Have a good day. I know we got rain coming today and tomorrow. Saturday's supposed to be. Oh, please let tomorrow be a no rain day. Then we got 5. It shows 5 days now of rain with the little lightning thingies in there. So I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.